Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are going to be talking about the palette of the month we used last month, showing you what the updates were.
We'll add some pictures of the looks and stuff.
And then we will be introducing our new palette of the month. This was really fun. I really like this idea. It makes me feel a lot better. I wish I would have taken a before picture. I took one like the second day into using this. I got the Jackie Aina palette. I hit multiple pans on this palette and there was not one single pan to begin with, so I'm pissed. I wanted, I'll be taking a picture this month for my next palette, no worries. But here's what she looks like now. She is busted and dusted, all right? I busted the crap out of this woman. I only used Wigglies once. I used Zam Trust Issues I use the most. So I hit pan on Zam, Trust Issues, Sponsored, Lituation, and Credit, and I've got a nice big dip in Dualas. But I am so proud. I'm very proud, and it really made me kind of re-fall in love with this palette. I haven't used it enough, but now that I still like colors. I will forever like colors, but I'm kind of gearing a little bit more into the neutral side of things.
Yeah, like neutrals with a pop, or like just really like textured dimensional kind of neutrals. That's kind of where I'm at too, which is why my palette doesn't look as beat up. I didn't use it as much as I wish I would have. I kind of forgot about it a few times, to be completely honest, and I've been kind of off this entire month. Like, I'm just kind of out of it, so I'm like, I think I'm finding my groove again. I was really back into really out of it. So yeah, my palette, I did take a before picture and I'll take an after picture, but here's what she's looking like. This purple shade I do have pan in, except it's broken. It came broken, so I don't know if the pan, it's called Leno, but I don't know if it's because it was broken that the pan came, because I've had to repress this shadow multiple times. But I do have a pretty big dip in Jump Cut, and in Nutty, and Warrior's in Group Chat. Yeah, Warrior also has a really good one. Or not Jump Cut, Warrior is the one I wanted to say, but yeah, here's what she's looking like now. I definitely still love this palette. I still think the quality is great, but I just wasn't wanting to wear pinks and purples that much, honestly. When I used this, I used a lot of the neutrals. So I don't have anything to say about that, but I did find multiple ways to use this that I really enjoyed. I still loved the looks that came out with it. It's truly such a beautiful palette. I will say though, upon using it more, the mattes, they're not tricky, but I do think that the reverse blending technique is the way you need to go with these. Here's, okay, I don't want this in any way to sound offensive, but here, oh, see, there's purple on. How do I say this? You can tell they came from China. Does that sound bad? Does that sound bad? Like Morphe, you know, like wholesalers. You can tell the shadows, like there's a formula. There's a specific formula. For mattes anyway.
For mattes. I still love that palette. I love it and I will forever love it. I don't think they just popped a shadow in there. I think they did work to formulate them, but, or maybe not formulate them, but like pick out the colors. I don't exactly know how Midas works. I know a lot of indie brands are wholesale companies. Obviously that one's not wholesale, but that doesn't mean that they didn't
incorporate
buy things wholesale.
The shimmers really are the standout in that palette. Those are what I will live and die for. And I do like a few of the mattes. They are really nice. Like Warrior and Jump Cut are probably my two favorite mattes in there, but the deeper shades don't translate necessarily as deep on the eyes, which I love a really deep smoky outer V, so that's something that I really look for in a palette. I found myself a lot having to reach in for a deeper matte, or I would build it up too much and it would get patchy, so there's just something to keep in mind if you have not yet tried it. It's still a beautiful palette. I'm not saying it sucks. I'm not saying I don't recommend it. I'm just saying the mattes are not going to build properly, so you'll want to start deepest and go to lightest. You'll want to practice that technique if you're not familiar with that. It's kind of not the same, but it reminds me similarly of the James Charles Morphe palette, like where if you do the normal blending, like transition shade and deepen, ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna do it. No ma'am. Yeah, so yeah, that's kind of my thoughts there, but I did really enjoy focusing on it a bit more. I really got to know the formula better. As far as what we're going to work on, I don't know if this is cheating, but it's our series, so
fuck off.
you can leave the chat. But I'm actually going to be focused on multiple palettes. These are all the e.l.f. bite-size palettes. We picked these up and I've only used one of them once, and I loved it. I loved the look I got. I used this one, which is Very Bad. But I love the formula on that one anyway. They're so cute, and I love the size of them. I just, for some reason, I haven't worn them, and I keep wanting to. So this is my excuse to do so. So that's why I'm focusing on all of them, because I can't just focus on one.
You're missing one in your pile.
Yeah, I am. I still have the blue one too, but yeah, I'm going to be focusing on these. The only one we don't have is the green one, so, which is stupid. Yeah, wanted it.
I'm gonna focus on the Be Perfect Carnival XL Pro palette. You guys know that we have our Pan That palette on the Be Perfect Carnival palette, and I'm finding it a little bit harder to reach for that palette nowadays. I don't know what to say. I always feel like I need to add something else in. I don't know what it is. Like, that palette's my favorite ever, and it will probably always remain a top contender, but I think the fact that I have to use it is like really irritating me.
Yeah.
So I decided to add this in. The deciding factor was Ecstasy, because this shade blended out with any of the blue or teals is immediately a banger.
Yeah.
So and this one has
I feel
shimmers.
like we've kind of been neglecting this one a bit since focusing on the regular Be Perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I don't think it'll be hard for me to hit pan on shit in here, because the shadow sizes are like this tall.
Yay high.
I mean, you can tell these shadows don't have much in them, considering we hit pan on Nuke, which I think I've used thrice.
Well, to be fair, Nuke is a very powdery one.
True.
And the other ones in here are a lot more hard pressed. Like, I've used Reckless quite a few times, and it doesn't even have a dip because it's really hard pressed. So the formula on this one is slightly different, but
yeah. But I'm excited to play with this. I think it'll get me a little bit more excited for colorful eyeshadow again. I was debating using the Viseart Volume 2 palette, the all shimmer one. We should have a video before this using that palette, so we'll link it. But I was debating doing that one because Be Perfect doesn't have any shimmers that any shimmers that I like. All the shimmers are fucking horrible. Not all of them, but the neutral ones are good, and then the little duochrome ones are just covered in colorful shadow.
yeah, they're just not usable, because every time we wipe them off they get hard pan, but they have colorful shadow dusted all in them. So if I try to use the light pink as an inner corner, I get a hot pink and a blue and a teal and a brown.
It's very confusing. So I was thinking about that, but I think I'm gonna save that for a later time. But I'm really hoping that helps us with our Pan That palette, and we are filming that update after this as well. Good lord, we're gonna have 3 videos looking like this, so we're gonna have to space them bitches out.
What was up with the hand motions?
Space them. Anyway, but we will insert, I don't have a before picture, but I have a picture with
an after picture.
I have
during and an after.
Yeah, I have a during and an after, but we'll insert those pictures now. So we'll Midas and the Jackie and all of that jazz. And then at the end of the video, which should be here momentarily, is when we will add our
do a little slideshow of the looks here.
And then, yeah, if you want to stay updated on the looks we do, you can follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. I'll put our handles up here. Twitter's Rachel Invicto 1 because Twintorials was taken, but we did delete the Twintorials one that we had created.
We accidentally
created, and we didn't realize we had, so we deleted that one.
So we'll be able to change our @ here soon.
That'd be great.
For real.
So hopefully everything will be Twintorials here shortly. We should actually try and see if we can do that now. But yeah, if you go on there, you'll see our looks. You'll be able to see what we did with it. But yeah, is there anything else you would like to say today to the audience?
No, I just want to sincerely thank you for watching the video, and I hope you have a lovely day.
Enjoy the looks.